All right, let's start with the basics. What is AI or artificial intelligence? The moment I hear the word AI, the first thing that comes to mind is the Matrix movies, that iconic franchise with all the sci-fi about machines taking over humanity. When those movies came out in the late 90s and early 2000s, it was mind-blowing. I mean, the whole idea of AI controlling everything was so fascinating and maybe a little scary too, right? And it's not just the Matrix. Hollywood has given us plenty of movies about AI. I'm sure Bollywood has too, though I can't think of any off the top of my head. The concept of machines taking over humanity, portrayed in a science fiction setting, was both thrilling and thought-provoking. We were glued to the screen watching all these stories. But what do all these movies usually show us? That AI is dangerous, that it's going to take over, that humanity is in trouble. Even today, if you look at mainstream media, there's a lot of focus on the risks and dangers of AI. Now, don't get me wrong, there is a bad side to AI, especially if bad actors start using it before the good ones do. And that's exactly why you, as a professional, need to get involved and understand it. Assuming you're one of the good guys, of course. If we start using AI for good in our work and daily lives, we can avoid the kind of disaster scenarios these movies love to dramatize. So what is AI really? Technically, AI is a field of computer science that's all about creating machines that can do tasks requiring human-like intelligence. What do I mean as human-like skills? Skills like learning, decision-making, solving problems, recognizing patterns, and even understanding natural language. But here's the thing. Human intelligence isn't just about solving problems or crunching numbers. It's made up of multiple layers: intellectual intelligence, or IQ, emotional intelligence, we call as EQ, and social intelligence, SQ. Right now, AI can only mimic the intellectual part, our IQ. It's not quite there yet with emotions or social awareness, but who knows? In the future, it might be able to replicate those too. Now let's talk about learning, which is a big part of both human and artificial intelligence. As humans, we have to learn almost everything we do. That's what makes us different from animals. For example, take a bird. It doesn't need to go to engineering school to learn how to build a nest, right? It just knows how to do it. Same with bees. They don't take classes to figure out how to build a beehive. These abilities are embedded in their DNA. It's instinct. But humans? Nope, we've got to learn it all. Even speaking isn't automatic for us. If a child grows up in an environment where no one speaks, they won't magically start talking. Everything that's uniquely human, our ability to talk, think critically, solve problems, it all comes from learning. And here's the exciting part. If humans can learn by observing, reading, or listening, why can't machines do the same? That's the core idea of AI. Machines learn by processing data, recognizing patterns, and figuring things out just like we do, but on a much larger scale. So here's where it gets interesting. AI is basically a way to replicate how humans learn and solve problems, but using machines. That's what makes it so powerful. And because it's powerful, it's up to us to use it responsibly. If we get involved early and use AI to solve real-world problems, we can steer its development in a positive direction. At the end of the day, AI is just a tool. It's not inherently good or bad. It all depends on how we use it. So let's take charge, learn how to use it, and make sure we're on the right side of this incredible technology.